Hey, welcome to the His and Hers Freedom Podcast, where faith, family, and freedom always come first.
We are Frank and Alyssa Williams, mom and dad to 5 beautiful children. Every week, we're going to dive into a mix of family, current events, and what it's like to hold the minority opinion in today's world. So grab whatever caffeine keeps you going.
Or some pre-workout. Let's get it.
It is episode 6. Here we are.
Did you think we'd make it to episode 6?
I did.
Well, you wanted to?
Yeah. Did you think we were going to make it up to episode 6?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought we were going to make it to. Definitely wanted to. It's tough, man. Everything works against you, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
It's life.
I definitely feel like the last couple episodes, the editing portion of them have totally wrecked me. So I'm like, how do we keep doing this? But
definitely got to be something easier than the 4 a.m. editing.
Yeah. Well,
that's rough.
That's just
that's
life.
Rough on a mom.
That's just life. So, episode title is Faith, Family, and the Pressure Cooker of Perfection.
The Pressure Cooker of Perfection.
Yeah. So, we're just going to start right out just talking about social media and the highlight reel illusion. We kind of talked about this a couple episodes back about the pressure that we feel, or the comparison that we feel, the jealousy that we feel when we look at other people's lives in comparison to our own, and it's strictly going off of social media, because a lot of times we don't really have that much day-to-day interaction or real-time interaction with people. And so I know that a lot of people keep up with one another through Facebook, social media, and Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. And we've come across several people that are like, hey, that really struck a chord with me. I have definitely been struggling with comparison and not feeling like I'm where I need to be in life, or feeling like I'm behind. And so we just kind of really wanted to break that open and destigmatize the highlight reel just a bit.
Societal pressures are real.
Yeah.
It's something, whether you're just interacting with that person online, that's where you get your day-to-day interaction with them, or it's people that you know. People are so scared to fail, but yet if you look at my opinion, if you look at my life, I'm failing every day. I feel like.
But I think where social media comes in is that nobody knows that.
Right. Nobody knows that. But
because you're not, you don't want to post the war zone. Nobody wants to post the
fails,
the dirty house. And I mean, I think we should.
I definitely think we
may
should.
start.
I think that would just be a huge movement across social media. You'd be like, you know what?
Here's my laundry room right now.
You want to see what my life is right now? Like nobody posts those hard moments, and the battles and the tough positions that you're in, and the fight to get out of them. Nobody posts that stuff. And then
too, the mom guilt that comes in when your 4-year-old daughter runs up to you for the second day in a row going, "Mom, you told me to go put socks on, but I can't find any." Granted, we just got back from a 7-day trip, and so all of her socks are currently in the washer, but I mean, it's hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
Number 1, socks, because I swear the washer eats them all, but number 2, a family of 7 and laundry and what that looks like. But I think I'm gonna make a commitment to myself right now on this episode, and to anybody that's listening or that cares. I'm gonna post one thing that I don't want anybody to see.
You're going to post a messy picture?
I'm going to post, maybe not my car, because that is just ratchet right now. Like the laundry room. I mean, if we don't do 2 loads a day, if we did the math, whenever we have all 7 of us at home, if everybody only changes clothes from pajamas, which our 4-year-old changes at least.
She has 4
she has 4 outfits before 12 o'clock. So we did the math. That's only if we all wear, our pajamas and then change, and then our day clothes. it's like it came out to like 93 articles of laundry or clothing in one day.
Something crazy.
Not to mention towels, not to mention sports and workout clothes and all the things, or changing to evening attire, whatever it may be. Anyway, reeling myself back in here, but laundry is a never-ending dread of mine. I hate it. It's always looming over me.
And the laundry room's not going to be clean.
Yeah, well.
It's just not.
Anyway, I hate it. It's the worst, most embarrassing part of my house. Always.
You think that, but I guarantee you we have listeners whose laundry room looks like, I mean, if they're going to be honest.
Yeah.
It looks terrible too.
But social media, back to the point, social media creates unrealistic expectations for marriages, for homes, for kids and how they actually behave on a day-to-day basis, because moms aren't posting, they're posting their kids running around playing at the park. They're not posting them being drug out of the park by their feet, scraping the concrete not to leave. But
unrealistic
finances,
finances, bodies, parenting,
bodies,
spiritual life. Unrealistic expectations across the board. For sure.
So all of these things to say that each and every one of us that are active on social media are scrolling, doom scrolling or whatever, comparing our lives to a digitized version of someone else's. I mean, you're comparing yourself to something that's not real. And
well, you look at social media, when you get on there, I can find anything from an awesome truck that I want, a piece of equipment that somebody has that I want. There's a job that I want, a cool vacation that I want to do. There are so many things that I can compare to. And like we said in the previous episode, comparison kills.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
It kills. So don't, even with us, if you're listening, don't look at our social media and think we've got it all together, because I'm telling you, I'll be the first to tell you, and Alyssa will be the second. It's not.
I'm rolling my eyes.
Yeah. It's
not.
It's not all put together.
It's tough. Life is tough. The world is tough right now. Raising good, well-mannered children in the world right now is tough, because how easy would it be just to not care about, their manners or how kind they are and just let them do whatever they want to do? I mean, all life is tough right now. And so we just really wanted to get on and give some encouragement, break down the barriers of the stigma that surrounds social media and the fake or highlight reel of other people's lives.
Can you feel that comparison?
Yeah, absolutely.
Almost like steal your joy. I can't do.
Yeah. It's, for me, it's like a really like clean, immaculate house. I know this mom has kids, and I want my house to look like that. So what I do is I immediately get on, whatever links they're posting or whatever, and try to go achieve that look through the decor items that they're linking or whatever it may be, cleaning products that they use. Because maybe if I get this cleaning product, it'll make me more motivated to, keep on top of everything. Or that really is what my biggest comparison is to the cleanliness of a home, when I don't give myself enough gratitude or grace to say, well, maybe this mom doesn't have her kids at home with her all day. She's sending their kids, and there's nothing wrong with this, but that's just not what I'm doing. She's sending her kids to school every morning and has 5-6 hours of the day, because this is her full-time job, is to post these things. While I want that to be my full-time job, I'm just not there yet. And so, yeah, I think that's where I struggle the most, is that I want and it's always been, I mean, since you and I've been together, clean house, laundry put away, no dishes in the sink when I go to bed. But honestly, is that
that's so unrealistic.
Is that reality with 5 kids?
You're working yourself to death. Then you're struggling to keep up this facade that everything's perfect, when it's not meant to be perfect.
Yeah, and I know that, but I've told you a million times, like, I still feel like I'm nonstop cleaning the house or doing dishes, and my house still looks like a wreck.
And that's because you have 5 kids.
It's because we got kids running around all the time. But
They love to make messes. Nothing's going to be perfect. You've heard the older generation tell us, and you've seen the videos, and everything says, you're going to miss that mess one day. You're going to, in the moment, but you're looking at social media going, man, I want that house, clean house. I get it.
Well, and that's something that we kind of talked about earlier. It's the perfection trap.
Yep.
And if you find yourself, moms, if you feel like you can't rest, like you'd be embarrassed to admit the dirty of your house or the struggles, or like you're constantly sizing yourself up, like me, and I'm preaching to myself here. I have to get better about this. And you're constantly sizing yourself up against other parents, other marriages. You're in the perfection trap. You're in comparison and perfection trap. And Frank, you asked me when you get online, what do you compare?
Yeah, so anything from fatherhood to business, see, toys that I want, or get upset that I don't have them now, or how much land I own, how much acreage we have.
Yeah.
What's in the savings account, what's in the investment account, there's so many things that my mind allows me to dive into when I get to comparing myself to other people.
Yeah.
It almost makes me look at, okay, well, I start looking at the mistakes that I've made in business and wondering why I'm not here. Well, it's because I made these. So then I start to get down on myself, and then it's really starting to steal the joy that comparison does. So then when you're in that moment, you don't have any gratitude for what you've already accomplished.
Right. It's
Started
stealing
the
that
company
joy.
in 2010 and have worked, my tail off to get where we're at today. But in that moment of comparison, I'm not thinking about that the past 15 years. I'm thinking about why don't I have this instant gratification right here?
Yep.
So yeah, good question. I think for men, like I said, from fatherhood to career and work, providing, working out, that's a big one. You see people online who that's their job is to work out. They don't have any kids. So then you just start to get down on yourself with that. You're not seeing
there's
reality.
There's a reason that is a saying, comparison is a thief of joy, because who wants us to be unhappy? Who wants for there to be no joy in our lives? Who wants for there to be no gratitude? It's the enemy. Anytime, I have to remind myself, and I hope I'm not coming across right now in a way that makes it seem like I've got it all figured out and like I already have this mastered. I don't. I did this today.
Yeah, conversations with
I get so disappointed and down on myself literally today. But then, it's all about taking a step back, writing down or saying out loud three things that you're immediately grateful for, or 3 things that you accomplished today. You have a healthy, well-abled body, and you did this, this, and this.
What's that saying? You can't feel sadness when you're living in gratitude or something like that?
Yeah.
You gotta have gratitude for what you've done and what you've been through, what God has allowed you to go through, and the character He's built through that. And
made breakfast for kids this morning, got them off to school, did school at home, prep dinner. So dinner's going to be ready when we get home tonight. We've got and I'm down on myself because I didn't get here today whenever I wanted to be here. But you did all these other things that you didn't necessarily write into your timeline. So bottom line that we're trying to get across here is, if you're feeling down on yourself, and it's very, very, very easy to do, especially in this season of the year.
Especially in this season and while you're comparing yourself to other people on social media.
Take a step back and really hone in on why you are where you're at, and give yourself some grace and some love and some appreciation for the journey that has led you to where you are today and for where you're headed. You've got a plan. You know what you want to do. And each day is a rung on the ladder to get you where you want to go later on.
Yeah.
So with all of that being said, let's shift into something that every couple deals with, but almost nobody talks about, honestly. And that is, go ahead, Frank.
No, you go ahead.
Marital pressure from outside problems. # guilty.
No.
So we
I am perfect. I don't have
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Somebody
So
come get this guy.
I wouldn't know about any of
Wheel
this.
him out of here. Take him away.
No experience whatsoever.
So we just said earlier that we got back Sunday around 10 p.m. from a 7-day long road trip where we calculated we were in the vehicle together with 2 kids and a dog for drum roll please 43 hours in 7 days.
43 amazing hours.
Honestly, it was definitely not the worst road trip we've ever had.
Mm-mm.
It
Nope.
was, I mean, the last probably 6 hours though on Sunday. The drive should take us about 7 hours. It took us 11.
Yeah.
It was the weekend after Thanksgiving. Everybody's trying to get home from Dallas and Oklahoma back to Houston.
So much traffic.
So much. The worst probably we've ever seen. Which gets me into what we're getting at here. We get home. We actually tried to record this episode yesterday, and we weren't vibing. It just didn't sound good.
Yeah.
We were both
Us and
kind
the
of
episode weren't vibing.
Yeah.
You and I were just kind of like,
we're just exhausted.
Yeah.
And just so y'all know, that is why this episode is late, because we're actually recording the day of release. So, just a couple hours late.
Yeah.
But anyway, we just said let's stick a pin in it. Go home. I had a list of things to do, and then he had a list of things to do before we met up back at home later. And we get home, and tensions are extremely high. We're both exhausted. Kids are tired from being pinned up in the car for that long. And
we're both irritable.
We're both
with the kids and each
yeah,
other.
Yeah. I mean, but we weren't thinking about it in that way, of course, until you never do in the moment. You feel very validated in your frustration and your anger until you're like, wait.
And it wasn't like we were coming at each other. I think we both didn't communicate from the beginning, which is wrong. But we also kind of didn't say anything, but we were very short with each other.
Yeah. Not a fun environment to be around for anybody. But so we had dinner, very short with one another, and then we end up going to bed upset, just kind of blah. And when you take a step and look back at the bigger picture, you go, okay, why are we here right now? What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, you were just up each other's tails for 7 days in a row, traveled a bunch, you're exhausted, the kids are exhausted, the kids are short-fused, and you're still trying to live this very fast-paced day-to-day life on no sleep, no energy, and just really behind on your weekday. All of that to say, you want to, when you're in a heated moment like that, try to remember to step outside of it. I like to look at it as like somebody floating above you're floating above yourself, and just say, okay, what's going on? What are the outside agitators that are causing us to be this irritable? And maybe it's also, in addition to the traveling and being tired, we're under an extreme amount of stress. And I know that everybody in this holiday season can probably relate. You're feeling guilty for not being as far ahead as you want to be with Christmas gift buying, or your Christmas decor, you want it up, or all of these little traditions that come with the holiday season. There are 1,000,002 outside stressors day to day. Finances.
So even if you were single with no kids, you would still have outside stressors.
Right. That would cause you to be unhappy or irritated or frustrated with anybody that you come in contact. Ours just happens to be at one another, but
well, then you throw on a marriage, kids.
Right.
So
businesses and the holiday season and traveling. And so this quote, most marriages aren't destroyed from inside the relationship. They're destroyed because life pressures suffocate them.
Yeah.
And so,
and do you think that comes back to a communication
absolutely.
problem? Yeah. Because I mean, from our first date to today, our communication has gotten 100 times better. And then I feel like when our communication got better, obviously our marriage got better day to day.
And that's with any relationship. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It's if both parties want to feel loved and respected and happy, you got to communicate what that person is doing to you that's bothering you or upsetting you, and vice versa. How are you going to be better? How is your relationship going to grow into this beautiful thing if you're never doing the pruning? You're never watering anything. You're not pouring anything into that relationship. And
marriage is tough. It takes two committed people to be in a well-working relationship. You're my best friend, but I need a break from you. I'm your best friend, and you need a break from me.
Not a 42-hour road trip. I'm just
Amen.
kidding. Stress has a way of making your spouse or the other person in your relationship feel like the enemy, because they're there.
We're competing now.
Yeah, they're there, and who gets a front row seat to your happiness and your anger.
Right. They're the closest one to you.
Yep.
I think when we get down to the root of the problem, it comes back to communication. Looking online and comparing marriages, like your marriage to other people's marriages, that's definitely going to make you think that somebody else has it way better than you.
Grass is always greener.
Yes.
Turns out it's AstroTurf.
Yeah. It goes to show you that you don't know everything. No matter who it is, it's man and woman.
We're a team.
We're a team, but we also don't see eye to eye together on everything.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen that way. So
well, and
there's going to be conflict.
Yeah, and that's where we, in our personal lives and in our family, we always say that this family unit is a team, and each player on this team does contribute something to this family that nobody else can. And so when we shift from a me versus you mentality to a team mentality, then we realize, okay, we're not fighting against a problem. We need to work together to solve this problem together.
Yep.
Like a team.
My old basketball coach, he would always say there's no I in team.
Mm-hmm.
And guy a couple grades above me would always say, well, there's a me. But in all seriousness, it to be a team, there has to be communication.
Well, there has to be
a plan.
It's just it's about, in these arguments, in these heated moments, it's just a change in vocabulary. It's not, how do I fix this? How do I fix what Frank is doing that's irritating me? How do you fix what I'm doing? How do we fix this? It's
not you versus her or her versus you. It's you both versus the problem. It could be the kids. It could be. I'm kidding.
Well,
it could be life.
If you think about it, the problem is a lot lighter, a lot less heavy when you have somebody else picking up your weak point.
Well, there's kind of a double-edged sword there. I know that you're going to pick up where I'm weak at, but I also know you're going to push me.
And emotional spillover happens to everybody. You have a bad day at work, you have a hard phone call, you don't get a reaction that you want or a result that you want in something that you're working on. It's going to frustrate you. It's going to irritate you. And we're not saying like be perfect. You can't argue by any means. It's just, we're human. We make mistakes. Things don't go as planned. And it's about adapting to those things and being a little bit more gracious to those around you who haven't been in that bad day scenario, who haven't been at work with you all day where you're fighting with people trying to get them to pay you or whatever it is. The kids are just been coloring color pages all day. They love life.
Yeah, they don't see that stress.
Yeah, so it's about recognizing it and stopping the cycle. So tonight when we get home and see the kids, it needs to be a totally different mom and dad than it was last night. I think honestly tonight will be a reset for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least that's what I hope. But
yeah, we didn't get a good reset on Sunday going into that week. And that's something I wish I could do different.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of a reset.
Your spouse isn't the problem. Life isn't the problem.
Amen.
Your spouse is your partner, your teammate, not your opponent, and not somebody that's working against you. Because obviously, we're doing life together. This house works when we work together, when we all contribute.
Yep.
And pressure doesn't break marriages. Silence does. Because when you're silent, you're bottling things up.
Well, modern culture says marriage is me. Like, what can you do for me? When I look at, obviously you and I being married before, we came into this with a little different idea, but I think you need to change that. What can I provide for you in this marriage? What can I do for you? How can I serve you better? So Marriage is we. It's not me.
So we've talked about the pressure that comes from social media, talked about the pressure that naturally occurs in a marriage, and we'd kind of like to segue the marital part into the pressure surrounding the holiday season. This is a time of year when pressure becomes a full-time job because it's all about perfect meals, perfect decorations, perfect homes, perfect family photos, perfect gifts, perfect
That's a big one.
behaviors.
Go back to that photos.
Perfect family photos. Oh, I love this for you, Frank. I love this for you. Perfect behavior, perfect schedules, perfect everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you literally have to plan these holidays for months. This is the only time of the year where most people are planning for months ahead of time for this one day or this holiday dinner. And
everybody's planning for perfection.
Yeah. But behind all of the planning and all of that perfection are things like hidden stress, financial strain, family tension, travel, busy calendars, emotional triggers from childhood because you're going back home and your buttons are getting pushed by people that hurt and upset you when you were younger. And moms and dads too. We have to make this feel magical for our kids because we have to give them the holiday childhood that we always wanted or that we never got.
The elf on the shelf.
Oh,
How big of a pressure is that one?
I'm praying for y'all. Anybody, any moms or dads, wink, wink, that know about the elf on the shelf duty, I'm praying for you. I'm here with you, partner. I'm fighting with you. And that's why all of those things are why holidays are some of the top times for arguments out of the year because you mix stress plus expectations plus fatigue plus extended family, and it's back to that title. It is the perfect pressure cooker recipe.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
for
soup of life.
Yes, waiting on something to explode. But
No, that's I mean, I think what we stress about in this holiday season would be different. I feel like as men, it's money, it's schedule. We want to make the money, but we also want to take time off work to spend it with family. I know myself in building the business, I've missed lots of Thanksgivings, lots of Christmases over the years. So, I know that for men, that's what I feel like we're stressed out about the most. Give me some examples of what you feel like you're stressed out about in this holiday season the most. I mean, not just day-to-day life, but
well, I think for women, for moms in general, it's all about, like I said, there's so much that has to be done in order to make the holiday magical. And you want to do that. That's what you want to do for your family, for your kids. You want them to have the best childhood memories as possible, right? But we're still left with keeping a house clean on top of, holiday meal grocery orders, and then the regular weekly grocery orders, and then laundry, and then traveling with the cooked food, and then decorating the house and finding presents for number one, your kids, your husband, and your friends, but then number two, all of the different secret Santas that you go to, all of the extended family Christmases that you go to. So there's so much added stress in this season, and I love this season. This is my favorite time of the year. Always has been, always will be. But moms, wives, women, ladies out there, give yourself some grace. Take a step back, look at yourself from above and say, I'm doing a good job. I'm handling it. I'm getting it done. And I am making these moments for my kids magical, or for my family. If you don't have kids yet, I'm doing this. This is where I'm at. And I'm going to look back one day and say how proud I am of myself because I've gotten all of this stuff done being one man show.
Yeah. There's memories that those kids are going to take forever. I see that. You want the decorations to be perfect. You want the kids to wake up and be in Christmas spirit all the time. You want them to see the decorations are immaculate. You want them to see Lovey and Snowflake every morning in a different spot. So yeah, I can see. And for me, that's just not me. I'm not into the decorating. Speaking to the men, grab the kids, go take them ice skating, go take them to a
Without
movie.
mom. Mom doesn't have to be there.
Without mom. Go take them somewhere and let let mom decorate, let mom cook, let mom sit on the couch with nothing to do. Because I do see your stress level pick up during this holiday because you do want to cook the perfect meals and all the food and I feel like a lot of women are that way. They want everything to be perfect. This is the happiest time of the year,
Yeah.
right?
And I like that idea too, because I think generally speaking, when you think about doing Christmas oriented things with the family, you think of the whole family unit, but why don't, and not to say that mom doesn't go do anything, right? But little things that are going to make a massive difference to those kids. If time, dads, is what you're constrained with, then maybe while she's finishing up dinner, yeah, everybody load up. Let's go look at Christmas lights. And mom doesn't have to be there. And they don't even realize that mom's not there. She knows she's not missing out on this big, huge, extravagant event. And she has just a little
Just
bit
a
of
little bit of a
peace.
break.
Yeah. Yeah. And so our holidays don't have to be perfect to be peaceful.
Right. They're not going to be perfect.
Let's lower expectations on yourselves. Set some boundaries with your relatives. Say no. Prioritize. And that I'm preaching to the choir yet again with this episode. Say no.
No, you are.
Prioritize rest and connection.
Sometimes I feel like because of the season, the events that are going on, we can get a little overwhelmed. And it instead of saying no, it's just kind of like going with the punches and trying to do everything. You mentioned earlier all the secret Santas you can say no to.
Yeah, that you don't have to be a part of it.
Yeah.
It's okay to just
And it's fine to set that boundary.
Stay in with your kiddos, watch a Christmas movie, lay on the couch. And one thing I want to throw in there too, if you have kids, something that we've done the past few years is you take them all, or if you can't take them all, you get on like Walmart or Target, and you allow them maybe a budget, and they pick out items for one another. And then the night before Christmas or the morning of, they do a gift exchange. We're going to buy them the gifts anyway, right? We're spending that money anyway. Just take one of your gifts that you're planning on giving and allow them to pick something out for one another. That they get to go in their rooms, close the door, wrap their own their present to give to somebody. And that's just a really simple
gift of giving.
Yes, that's a really simple tradition that we've done for a few years now, but it really means a lot to the kids, and it's really cool to see the joy, that lights up their face.
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah, both of them. Oh, thank you so much for that gift. It's just a way to include everybody and make sure that everybody feels appreciated by one another.
Are you tearing up talking about the kids opening presents? This is wild.
I'm pretty sure I cry on every episode when we talk about the kids.
You talk about the kids, and it's just, I can see your eyes start to water up.
Okay, well, don't talk about it because I cry.
I mean, we're just talking about
I'm sorry.
the
I
kids
love my kids. I don't know what to tell you. So all of that to say, make traditions that are simple and easy. It doesn't have to be extravagant.
We sit down, we do this every night. We sit down with the kids when I'm home, at least. And I know you do it when I'm gone, but when we sit, we say high, low, buffalo. What's your high part of the day? What's your low part of the day? And what's something that surprised you? They're never like, well, it's when I got that toy or when I got this. If we've taken the time and just said, hey, what's 15 minutes? Let's go do anything you want to do. That's what they're
remembering.
So they're not going to remember the perfect tree, Alyssa. They're going to remember the time that you spent with them.
Yeah.
Then that's regardless, no matter what season it is.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Fellas, grab the kids. Mom's, your spouse is stressed. Everything that she's got to do and everything that she has committed the family to do. I'll say that. Grab the kids, take them out, go somewhere.
Yep.
They'll love it.
Yes, they
will. Well, I'll take them out. We'll go to dinner. We'll go to the movies, and they love it. Mom loves it.
Loves. It's definitely a very stressful time of the year. And so take some of that stress off of your families, off of your kids, and just get back out and do the little things that used to matter the most. Think about that old American Christmas traditions. It was everybody hanging up the lights on the house together. Don't pay somebody to do it. Do it. Make the time. do it this year. And I see that a lot with I can't believe you decorate your own Christmas tree. How long does that take you? It takes me a long time, but at the end of it, I'm like, that's mine. That's my work. I did that.
Yeah. A long time and about 18 boxes from the attic.
I slimmed them down this year. I cleaned them out. I think there was...
No, we're going up in box count.
Anyway, and they'll so enjoy, roll the windows down, take some hot chocolate, hop in the car, take some blankets, go look at Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the simple things. Just get back to the simple things in life. I mean,
there's pressures from society day to day. There's pressures in this culture. There's pressures in marriage, pressures in life. And in this season where it's, deemed to be the most stressful, most likely financially for most people.
Take some of that off of your partner or somebody else if you can handle it. And if you can't, voice that and say, look, I'm at my max right now. I don't think I could handle one more commitment. And anybody you say that to will be like, understood.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you're at in life, where you're at financially. You're not going to be in the same place as everybody in your circle. You're not going to be in the same place as everybody in your family. And it's other people's jobs to respect that when you tell them, hey, I can't do this year.
Yeah.
And if they get mad at you because of it, so be it.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Let
just
them
a
get
boundary
mad.
you gotta draw.
I can't come to this because I'm going to stay in, I'm going to stay in and do laundry while my husband takes the kids to go look at Christmas lights. Set some boundaries for yourself, most importantly, and just really enjoy your family. Soak it up. Enjoy this holiday season. Realize who's in your life that you're grateful for and let them know that you love them.
In closing, just remember, if you're listening and you are married, a couple of points here. In a very tough and stressful season, pray together. That'd be my number one. Even when you don't want to, even when and I'm preaching to the choir with this one, even when you don't want to pray together, pray. And the realization that it's not me, it's not you. It's us. It's us versus, like I said, the kids. It's us versus life. Anything day to day, it's me and you.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest takeaway is pray together, realize that we're a team. We're not competitors. I'm not trying to win the argument against you. If I get to the point where I've won the argument, I think our relationship loses.
Right. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. We love y'all. Take care of your homes. Take care of your marriages. Take care of your relationships. We'll see you next time. And coming up next week, we just wanted to share a little tidbit of what to expect next week. We have a really exciting interview happening at the end of this week that Frank and I are just totally stoked about.
Thrilled.
We're going to be recording in a different location. We got a lot of fun behind the scenes coming with Department of Homeland Security, and we're just stoked to see what comes out of it.
Behind the scenes for civilians, there's things going on in other countries that civilians over here, just regular people, have no idea about. So it's going to be great to dive into that, get his word on that and what's been going on. So
yeah, so stay tuned for next week. We are super excited, and we'll share when we can. See you later.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. We hope something you heard encouraged or challenged you.
Yeah, and if it did, share it with a friend, leave us a quick review, and keep standing for faith, family, and freedom.
See ya!